Louie C. the Mayor checking in. What is going on, my people? Listen, man, last night they had me up to 6 in the morning. It was serious on that election. We're going to talk about a little bit about that. Thank you for the KeysEnergy.com. Lawyers for all accidents in the Keys. If you have an accident, a moped, car, bicycle, or God forbid, on that big ocean, Florida, KeysEnergy.com, 302 Southern Street. Those local boys will take care of you and make sure you are good to go. And Dr. B. Burrows, the #1 doctor in America, all planets above and beyond. Advanced Urgent Care, Key West Marathon, and Key Largo, AUC 89, great health plan. Now you can finally get the health care that you need for just $89 a month. And I got to tell you, 20 years looking for a new place to eat Cuban food. Very, very difficult to find. The average lost time, you'll get lost 2 to 3 times. But when you find it over here at Paradise, 124 Duval Street, you're going to be a happy camper. Right about now, make sure you hit the notifications button right over here. Woo! And for those of y'all watching worldwide on the YouTube channel, please subscribe to our channel and hit the subscribe button right over here. Woo! In the building right now, one of the top doctors in the nation, coming into the podcast, Darren Oppenheimer. What is going on, sir? Talk to him.
Nothing. I'm glad to be here. I graduated University of Florida. Nice. And I went to Nova Southeastern for my doctorate. And I worked in Miami for a little while, and I'm happy to be down here.
Miami, 305 Dade County. We love y'all. So we got a couple things I tell people in Miami. When my daughter goes up there, I said, never pump gas when the sun goes down. It's a big no-no. Don't go to the ATM when the sun goes down. Big no-no. If you want your bank account to be the same, don't put the card in at the gas station. Go inside and pay. Yeah. And don't leave any door unlocked, even if you're only going to be away for a second going into the gas station. So it's very serious, but we love y'all. Dade County, but it's nothing like the concrete public.
No, there isn't. There isn't.
So you've been practicing being an eye doctor now for how long, sir?
This coming year will be 25 years.
25 years. And what year you came out of Key West High School?
87.
1987. Boy, sounds like good old Ronnie Acevedo.
Yes, Ronnie and Morgan and Bobby Highsmith and all those.
That is definitely a character, especially Big Ronnie.
Yeah.
So any questions you got today, Dr. Oppenheimer, will be glad to take. Thank you for coming on the show. I see
You're welcome.
You're fresh. You just came right out of work.
Right from work.
Wow,
work never ends.
25 years. That's incredible time. Mikey Story, you got the best eye doctor in Key West next to you. Comp Pride, Dr. D.
Thank you.
Michelle Marie, 1987, 305 Dade County, Miami. Mickey Margaret. You know, you Florida State, but we still 305. What you say? You was a Gator?
I'm a Gator.
They say, you know what they say about them Gators? If you ain't a Gator, they say you Gator bait. So thank you for checking into the podcast right now. So, Doc, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What percentage of people in the world have that 20/20 vision?
I'd say about 30%.
30%. Yeah. You ever run across 2015?
Oh, yeah.
Very lucky.
Listen, one time I was working with one of the flight one of the pilots from the Navy.
Right.
He had 20/10 vision.
2010.
Best I've ever seen.
Wow, that is amazing. 2010, man. God bless him. He's like a Hulk.
I wish it was me.
Yeah, 2010. Darren, if you want to put your phone here on the Facebook real quick on the Louie C. Rock, so we could give it to who is Michael Knowles on production today. Mike, we had us up late last night. Come on in the podcast. Let me know where y'all watching from, what is going on in your city, and we're going to make sure that we get it on and crack it. So let me ask you a question. What's your opinion on the elections last night?
I was completely surprised. You know, I live outside the city, so I don't have I don't have a vote in this situation. And, all the candidates worked really hard. The only reason I'm surprised is I thought Key West would have wanted a business owner that really understands how much, Key West is hurting. But, the mayor-to-be did a great job, and I have nothing against her or any of them, but it was a surprise.
Okay. And I'd like to thank all the winners that won and all the people that participated in the election. And congratulations on Terry Johnson. She did an excellent job, and she come out the gate heavy. That's why these absentee voting and early voting is critical, because like we was talking about off camera, once you get that lead on four lanes in with the horses, it's tough. So you got to be on your A game to make sure you roll with the big dog. So we just didn't have it in the campaign, and basically she got off to a strong lead on that early voting, absentee voting, and it was hard to catch up. But at the end of the day, I'm still in disagreement the way we're moving forward, and we're going to talk a little bit about this. The Monroe County Commission today extended opening times for restaurants and bars to midnight, and bars are still shut down, the ones that don't serve food because of the state of Florida, nothing to do with the city and the county. So what do you think about that 12 o'clock midnight closing?
I think it's a good idea. I wish the economy, they would let it come back a little more. I know a lot of people that are hurting out there. These the bars being closed, there's a lot of people, out of work.
Yes.
I wish that they could see that a little more. I know we're in a pandemic right now, which is a serious pandemic. But, I don't want to be in a pandemic and people economically devastated at the same time.
I agree. And I'd like to give a shout out to Craig Cates, who voted for getting us back to normal, and Michelle Codiron, who voted for getting back to normal. But our county mayor decided to keep, pushing the issue, and she voted to basically not go back to regular hours, along with Sylvia Murphy voted not to go to regular hours. And the swing vote, David Rice, he at least brought us to midnight, but he also voted not to go to regular time. So what will happen is after the Labor Day, we're going to have another county commission. I need y'all to start calling David Rice right now. If you know David Rice, call him and tell him how you feel, because at this point, I think they're talking about doing a national story with Duval Street on the verge of bankruptcy. And I don't know how long we could sustain this, because it's just all bad news across the board. So it was very unfortunate that happened, because like I told you, Dr. Burrows is on the program, and this was done initially under the disguise of the lobster mini season, which, as you know, only lasts 2 days, and they did that for a month, and now there's cases are way down, as you can see, but for some reason they still wanted to extend it. So I'm not in agreement in any which way, shape, form, or fashion. And I'm like you, I try to work things out as best I can corporately. But sometimes you got to start screaming, because they're not hearing you. You got to talk louder.
Right.
Will a lack of tourism affect your business?
Well, it's the trickle-down effect. Let's say you're a bartender. Bars are closed. You're not making any money. Well, you're not going to come see me if you can't afford to eat. So it's a trickle-down effect. My business, is down probably about, the average 25-30% at least.
Gotcha.
So I think it's important that we look at all the aspects. The problem with politics?
What's that?
You're always going to make someone unhappy.
Exactly.
You're never going to make everyone happy.
Exactly.
And there is no way for those politicians to make everyone happy.
I'll tell you how you make yourself happy. First of all, exercise your vote to your right to vote, number one, which a lot of people, we never get 90% of the voter turnout. So that's one thing we could work on. Number two, a lot of people that complain they don't vote. And the only solution for this to really get it over with and done with, you have to put people in position of office that align with your views. So these people that are not on the same page as us, you got to vote them out. This is the only way. See, with Terry being in the city, she was already there. So I would say we didn't gain a vote, but she was already there. So we didn't have that vote to begin with. The other elections that are critical, the main one is with Clayton Lopez, and he's termed out. So he's in a runoff, and he'll be going on in November.
Right.
So that's a very important race. And shout out to Billy Wardlow. He landslide victory last night. That was outstanding. I got Red Tater says, please give Mark Rossi all love. We'll be there to support him and his people in a few weeks. Angelina serves the best slice downtown. Okay, all love right now. I agree
with him.
You know this character, Richard Guzman?
Richard Guzman?
Yes.
Yes.
That boy been at it for a while.
Yeah.
You know, that's the scorekeeper on the field. Lou, how did you get a voter sticker? I voted, and they gave me this little sticker. What happened? They ran out of stickers. The budget cut down. Did you voted in person yesterday?
I didn't vote. I'm out of the city. I live out of the city.
But you could have voted in the county.
The county?
Yes.
I did vote.
In the county you did vote?
The county.
No sticker?
No sticker
today. I'm going to get clarification from the supervisory elections. People are asking for stickers. It looks like it's a high demand item because I heard some stuff about stickers. People love that little sticker, this little I voted sticker.
Yeah.
All love. Yeah. Let me see who else we got here. Wow, Richard didn't play, but I thought I was going to get a little breathing room. Do you agree with the toll on US 1? I'm not sure because I don't have enough of the information. I agree for money to give to youth. So if something possibly could give money to youth along with toll roads, then I consider it. But I'm not sure. I tell you what, though, I take Carson Road, I already pay a toll. So, and where they put 5 tolls up there, I'm still going down Carson Road, so I'm used to a toll. But if you're gonna get some money, let's get some money to the youth. What do you think?
I agree totally. I haven't been on Carson Road in a long time. They used to be able to go down there and eat frog legs.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So the question is, for those y'all conks watching, is it that do you go down the 18-mile stretch or you hit that Carson Road? Because I never take that 18-mile stretch, even though Carson Road is longer. I like the scenic view of that drive, and it's kind of quiet. There's not a lot of enforcement going on. Shout out to Rick Ramsey and Monroe County Sheriff out there doing a great job. Doc, how can we keep our eyes healthy?
Well, one of the main culprits is UV light. Okay. Sunglasses, contacts block some of the UV light. All prescription glasses block the UV light. The sun is great for us, but it's a killer. And it's a killer on our skin, it's a killer on our eyes. It's been linked to macular degeneration. It's been, he's got his sunglasses on. It's been linked to cataracts, corneal changes, you name it, it's been linked to it. Like I said, everyone loves the sun down here, but your bodies don't.
Too much sun is a bad thing.
Yep.
Also, they ask me why you wear sunglasses at night. I tell them it's prescription, and they block hate. You block a little bit of hate that's coming in. That's what I tell them. But I know you got a sunglass place over there.
We do.
At your shop. So for people watching worldwide that are coming down here, want to pick up some sunglasses, or they just want to, some people come part-time to the city.
Right.
Tell these people where exactly you're at and the name of the business.
So it's Oppenheimer Eye Clinic and the Sunglass Shop, and it's 1708 North Roosevelt Boulevard, next to Miami Subs, across from the charter boats.
Nice. You guys got a website?
We do. OppenheimerEyeClinic.com.
Nice. Okay, another question is, are a lot of people still doing eye surgeries for better vision?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we have, we do a bunch of different surgeries through our office. We have a cataract surgeon that comes down that's excellent from Miami.
Right.
He actually did surgery on my father and mother. It was great.
Nice.
He's a great guy. And then we send people up for LASIK every week. People are going. And I've never had one person say I shouldn't have done it.
Really? And you've probably done thousands by now.
A lot of, at least thousands.
Yeah. So that's good. And the price is probably way down now from when it started.
Yeah, to go to a rec-bill company that has the latest equipment and good doctors, you're looking at $3,000 for both eyes.
So six grand, not covered by insurance.
No, both eyes.
Oh, three total. Oh,
yes.
That's not too bad.
No, $1,500 now.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah, not covered by insurance.
Some insurances will cover a little bit. You have to check with your individual insurance companies.
Gotcha. And then if like for me, like for example, I've been having contacts for a long time and I'm comfortable with that. There's really not a reason for me at my age to do it, or do you agree or disagree with that?
I agree. I think you graduated the same time I did, didn't you?
I came out for them boys on 86.
86, okay.
86.
So you're about my age, which is old.
Yeah.
I don't like to think of it.
Yeah. I like to say I'm over 21. But
Yeah. You know, at our age, our eyes change, and you're not going to stop them. Okay.
Right.
It's due to sunlight and density of the lens in the eye. And to go get surgery knowing that in 2 years it might change, you know, is not the best course of action. You know, now if you had trouble wearing contacts or you couldn't wear them for some reason, yeah, surgery would be a great option.
Right.
But if you're like yourself who do great in contacts and never have problems, why are you going to break something that isn't, you know, broken?
I was just there the other day get my exam. I still got the same prescription. What you said,
Yeah.
2 years, so I'm not doing
at
well.
At least 2 years.
And the thing is that you know, it's good when you have the same number on the right and left eye.
Yeah.
As far as for you getting your contacts, because then you could use them on either eye.
Either one.
And he came up with that, so I could see, you know, from close up, like right here, and from far. So I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna let you take this one. Do you see that one there? You want to read that one right there?
All right.
Red Tater.
Can you correct near and farsightedness in the same procedure? With LASIK, the only way to correct both is to do what we call monovision, one eye distance, one eye near.
Right.
On very few there are some prescriptions that we can correct both distance and up close, but it's a very select few, and it always is not 100%, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Thank you for the question. Make sure you guys hit the notification button right over here. Whoop! And those of y'all watching worldwide on YouTube, hit the subscribe button right over here. Whoop! And we're reaching thousands daily, so if you want to sponsor the show, make sure you inbox us. Keeping contacts in for extended periods is not good.
No. I would say I see the worst infections with people that leave their contacts in and sleep in them for extended periods of time.
Gotcha.
There's
let the eyes breathe a little bit.
Yeah, you know, when you wear a contact at night sleeping, bacteria like a moist, low oxygen environment. So what happens is your cornea gets the oxygen from the outside air. So if you have a contact on, that inhibits it a little bit. Then you close your eye and it inhibits the oxygen more.
Makes sense.
And that's why you get more infections that way.
I got you. How do you feel about the one human family concept now with the pandemic and everything that's been going on? There's been a lot of division between people. What's your feeling? Because you see people every day. You're seeing 25 to 30 to 50. You know, a lot of people come through the office here.
I think we're very blessed to be down here in Key West. I think for the great majority of us, I think the one human family means a lot. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay.
You know?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's why I hate turning on the news a lot of these times, because it, you know, when you grow up here like we did with one human family, you don't understand what everyone else is talking about a lot of times.
Okay, if you got any questions for the doc, this will be the time. Louie C. the Mayor on the podcast. Tomorrow we got that good old girl, Sarah Eckert. She just breaking in. We still breaking her in as the athletic director. But we got to win some state championship because sooner or later we're going to be back on that field. And numbers are looking decent. Right now we're still not out of the woods. But I really think that we're going to come on the other side here soon. I think we're getting out this peak, and it's going to be very solid going into the future. So I'm looking forward to see what that boy Dr. Burrows got to say on Friday, Advanced Urgent Care Key West Marathon in Key Largo. And also, if you listen, and I want to cover some new people coming in here, is that even over at the doc's business there, that he believes in the trickle-down effect. He says if people, are struggling, they don't make money because they're not working, they can't keep their appointments or go as often as they would like. Therefore, not good health things. So you like to see us get back to business.
Absolutely, absolutely. I have one other favor to ask you.
Let's make it happen.
I would like you to invite Dr. Boris and myself on to talk some football one time.
Okay, because he's what type of fan?
He's a U fan.
He's like me, 305.
Yes, he's a U fan.
I'm 305 Dade County. I love you, but if we're playing, I'm going to sit on the right side. You sit on the left side. After the game, we'll talk. But I know what we all do like red and gray on the conchs all day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's another question. Red Tater's on fire.
Have you seen any eye issues related to COVID? I hear you can catch it in your eyes. I've read a bunch of articles about that. It's very, very rare to catch it through your eyes. Have I seen any? No. They were talking about symptoms of red eyes when it first came out.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen or heard of it since. So, I just haven't. And all the literature says that it's much, much harder to catch it through the eyes.
Okay. So it's possible, but not likely.
Correct.
Okay. So do you know what the topic of the podcast today was? What's the title?
What was it?
If you have a dirty windshield, you can't have a clear focus on life.
I like that.
So when I'm riding, how people, the windshield's dirty. Say we got to get this cleaned up because then we lose focus on life. So we got to think clearly. I want to, like I said, thank everybody that ran for office. Nobody's doing a bad job. Let's be clear.
No.
Everybody's trying to do the best they can. What you got? You got a question?
School started today, so you might share them up to it.
Okay. Yeah, good point. Kids went back to school. You got any kids?
I got two 14-year-olds. They're in 9th grade, and they were on their computers this morning.
How'd it go?
They said it went well. They said they had some hiccups at first, but they went on and school went on.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. I'm hoping the kids could get back to school, but
Me too.
you can't, if you're going to have not people gather in large amounts, you can't go back to school physically. It just don't make no sense. I think the superintendent is Teresa Axford. The Madam Superintendent is doing a fabulous job.
Mm-hmm.
I think the school board members is one of the greatest that we ever have. You see this character right here?
Yes.
You know him?
Yes.
You know he's back in business. Did you know that?
No.
He got the call back up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's back at the school.
Oh.
I had the school sideways, so
Right.
when it's school sideways, you got to get somebody in there to be
I'll
on
tell you
point.
what, they're doing a fabulous job with the time they've had to work with.
No question. I mean, the school board, like we were just saying, is on point, and the school members are on point. And the best thing, though, in my opinion, teachers should be paid the highest in the world. And I don't know if you heard about the initiative Ron DeSantis passed, $500 million for teachers. Did you hear about that in Florida?
I heard a little bit about it. I haven't read a lot on it.
Yeah.
That's great.
So I wonder how it went at the high school today, but I haven't heard anything negative.
Good.
When you
Good.
try something new, there's going to be some hiccups, but I think for the most part, we're trying to get everybody back in business. Shout out to, go ahead, Doc. You
I
gotta say
think the
something.
teachers deserve, there's a lot of professions that deserve more than they make.
So you saying the same thing I'm saying? You know what I say?
But
Teachers should be the highest paid profession in the world and planets above and beyond.
at least one of them.
Yes.
I give a shout out to the police and sheriff department.
Yes.
They're the
front
other
lines.
ones that should be paid very handsomely.
And how about the doctors and nurses that
That are working at the hospital?
You could die now.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's as simple as that.
So, I mean, everyone's working hard, and I have to thank them all for it.
For sure, for sure. You know, we're one human family here. We have to agree to disagree, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, the supervisory election challenged me to 85% going into November for a voter turnout, and I think we're gonna have right at 86% because we coming strong. You know, last night, as soon as some people went to sleep, they was tired. With the election, we was up to 3 o'clock getting ready for November. That's how we do it. So that's basically, Mike, am I playing?
No, you're not playing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who is Michael Knowles on production? Thank you, FloridaKeysEnergy.com. Lord for all accidents in the Keys. If you have an accident on a bike, moped, or car, or God forbid out there in that ocean, FloridaKeysEnergy.com. My people right here, they're going to take care of you at 302 Southern Street. The best in the business, locals taking care of locals. Advanced urgent care with the new AUC 89 plan, fabulous plan. Finally, some affordable health care in the Keys. They're in Key West Marathon and Key Largo. And I don't think you've been here yet.
No, I haven't been to Paradise.
So Paradise, average lost time, when you go down there, you're going to get lost minimum 2 times, sometimes 3. But when you finally find it, because it's right on through Wall Street, but it's very tricky, you're going to say, wow, I don't know how I missed this for so many years. You know, a lot of locals don't like to go downtown because of parking. Over here, you're going to deal with it, and you're going to be happy as pie.
That's my next thing saying, you know, at this time, the city should want businesses to really get going. If they could give us some parking time down there, I would be more than happy to go downtown. I love going downtown, but you're right.
Commissioner Oppenheimer makes a motion. You know what? I think that's great.
2 hours.
Listen, no. I think you brought this is the best point all day. If you shut down a road and people are struggling, and we limit on tourists, which break did we give the locals? So this is an excellent idea. So any commissioners watching, Commissioner Oppenheimer, Louie, the mayor, we make a motion to stop fees on parking until the city is back to normal at a regular operation, whether it be a month, 2 months, but at least give us something. What a great point. Did you fire up anybody? Tell them that's absolutely outstanding. I didn't think about that one. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, just to go out with my wife and kids for dinner, I would love to go out downtown, different places.
Right.
But the only thing that really stops you is, I got to go find parking, and parking's so expensive, and
right.
You know,
that is a great point. So Louie the mayor, thank you all love on the podcast today. Tomorrow we got Sarah Eckert, like I said, coming in. We're gonna talk football. Dr. Burrows, can somebody please you want to get Dr. Burrows on the bat phone, Mike? Because this man not issued a challenge to Dr. Burrows. He said he ain't playing with them Hurricane. I'm right here, so I stood up right at bat. So we're gonna get toe-to-toe, blow-to-blow. And then, you know, I got Michelle Marie, your classmate. She Hurricane 305. Where the gate is at, Louie the mayor, 305 all day. Doc, it was a pleasure. You did it. This man's a natural. What you think, Mike Knowles?
I think he's good, man. He good.
Yeah.
He great, man.
All love, and please, let's get back to the one human family. Holla!